Welcome to the Do-Over Podcast / Founding Mothers of Hot and Talking Podcast. It's a collaboration and a combination of two podcasts coming together. What's up? Good morning. Welcome to everyone live at twitch.tv / the Do-Over Podcast, the best damn podcast you have never, ever heard of. Live in studio with me, we have Valerie O'Brien McMaster. And Jamie McMaster, not O'Brien. And we got Orcam. Yay. Good morning. Thank you for joining us on this beautiful Monday morning. Or if you're a Spotify listener, which statistically you probably are, or on the YouTubes, I hope you're having a fun Wednesday. All right, go ahead and like and subscribe if you're digging the content. Helps us out. Comment down below. Good morning.
Good morning.
Oh, look at that. In unison and everything. Now, before we get into it, I just want to say thank you very much, Jamie, for coming on in.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, we had Eddie set up, and then Eddie hit me up yesterday because I was like, hey, can you do Monday? Eddie does taps and takes, and he does Fridays with us here. And he was like, oh, yeah, sure, I'll be there. And then last night at like 8, hits me up. He's like, all right, man, I got like a meeting. I can't make it. I was like,
so I'm a second fiddle is what you're saying.
No,
Drew.
What I'm saying is you're Jamie on the spot is what you are.
I was a Jamie on the spot this morning, huh?
Well, because I was like, hey, Val brought up, she's like, maybe Jamie can come in. And if you guys don't know, they do the Founding Mothers of Hot and Talking Podcast, which is a prompt-based podcast. People write in and they have their own little bits and stuff that they do. They're benchmarks. She's like, I don't know where she's at. Let me look at her location.
Yeah, no, we stalk each other.
And I was like, that's kind of creepy. That
is it? I feel like it's a normal thing.
It's safe.
I was like, she's at TJ Maxx. I'm on it.
Yeah. Your partner. It's normal for your partner and you to have location, but like your best friend.
No. Do you want to see how many people I have on location, Drew? It is wild. Everybody
you have
that
kids,
I love.
So I'd assume that you have your kids on location.
Look
right?
at this.
Best friends, kids, spouses.
They're all the way across the country.
Oh my God.
There's so many of them.
Question.
What?
Have you ever, and I know you guys are best friends, but have you ever been in a position where they're like, where are you at? And you're kind of bummed you can't lie about it because you know that they can verify your whereabouts?
No.
Maybe like 6-7 years ago, maybe.
No, but nowadays,
no. Why do you say that?
Oh, just because that was like a shady time.
It was a different time. It's a different time.
2018.
We don't talk about 2018.
That was the year of not good things.
Not good things.
Okay. You're being very cryptic. All right.
We talk about it a lot on our podcast sometimes.
Okay. So if you want the skinny on 2018, you know where to go. The Founding Mothers of Hot and Talking Podcast. Well, thank you very much for joining us. It's going to be a good day today, ladies.
Yeah.
I see you got a little present for me over there.
Yes, Drew, I do.
And why did you bring me a present today?
Because whenever we're doing stuff in the studio, I feel like I've brought everybody a gift except you.
Oh, no, that's okay. That's like the story of my life. Everyone just forgets Drew.
Just
who
throw
cares?
It at him. Throw it at him right now.
I was like, you know who's really going to enjoy these from my garden is Drew because he likes to cook.
I do like to cook.
Yay.
What are those, peppers?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so which ones are hottest ones?
I don't know.
So jalapeno.
There's jalapenos in there. There's some
Serrano.
I think they are Serrano, actually. And then there's one called like Big Frankie or something.
Big Frankie? Big Frankie peppers? Well, thank you.
We're going to call them Big Drews.
Yeah, Big Drews.
Big Drews.
There's some Big Drews
I got some Big Drews in there. I'll totally make a pepper sauce. Thank you very much. I'm definitely going to cook it. Yeah, round of applause for me getting gifts.
There you go.
Bring us some of your pepper sauce when you make it.
Okay, I will. You know, that's been a dream of mine to make homemade habanero sauce.
Oh, yeah.
You grow the habaneros and then you harvest them and then you make your sauce, right?
Yeah.
Every year my plants die. Every year. And then this year I call them sprouties. I had a bunch of sprouties, right? The first round of sprouties got eaten by
birds.
No, it got eaten by slugs.
Oh,
Oh, no.
Yeah. And then out of all the Sprouties, which I think I did like 70 of them.
What the hell's a Sprouty?
One. Well, when you sprout them. Yeah, when you sprout them. Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
One of them survived and was thriving. And then it was like beautiful and flowering. Everything looked great. And then I go outside one time. There are snails all over this plant.
You need to do a snail trap.
I don't know what to do.
You get like a little container and you fill it with beer. And then I think you put like a lid on it with just a hole so they can get in, but they can't get out.
Okay. Is that humane or do they die?
Yeah, they die.
Okay, so it's not humane.
Just salt them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought like putting salt around it.
That might be a little fucked up, huh?
Yeah. But
can I say that? Sorry.
Yes.
We're live.
I'm like, okay.
We're live.
We're live, guys.
I'm like,
I forgot.
Yes, you could definitely cuss on this podcast.
I'm new here.
Yeah. You are new here. Anyways, how was your weekend? What did you do?
Did some gardening.
Let me tell you about my weekend. Oh, no, just kidding. I'm joking.
Okay.
I'm kidding. Go. You did gardening?
I did some gardening and some pure lounging.
Yeah.
It was a boring weekend. Yeah. Well, I had to recover from my plasma
debacle.
Plasma debacle, my plasma barf.
Someone commented on our Spotify saying that after we did that talk, they started getting commercials on donating plasma.
They're coming after us all.
They want all of our plasma.
They do. They even called me and they were like, hey, like a person, not a recording. They were like, hey, you just gave plasma. If you would like to come back in, we'd really love to have you back in.
They're like, we looked at your plasma. That plasma is some grade A plasma.
Yeah.
You go ahead and come back on in.
That's my new name, plasma.
So, okay.
We'll hold your barf bag, baby.
Yeah, which we're going to talk about generational aura loss a little bit later on. But I was thinking that is definitely a generational aura loss.
100%.
Yeah, you walk in with all your tattoos and you're like,
I'm like, yeah, no, tough.
And then all of a sudden you're like all over yourself.
Yes. And then I had to walk out in front of a huge line of like 50 people.
Just all dizzy.
Yeah. I'm like, and then I got in the car. I was like, smile and leave. And then I got in the car and I was like, oh,
but that's okay.
It's okay.
That's okay. It would be funny if people are in line and they're like, don't worry, it's easy. It's not a shock to your system. Here comes Val coming out looking like she just went through war.
With my old woman sweater covered in chunks.
Yeah. Puke dripping from her mouth.
Like, do you want another wipe? I was like, no. They're like, it's in your hair. I was like, then yes, give me 5.
They're like, everybody should do this immediately.
Right.
Look at how much fun she had. Okay?
Yeah, exactly.
So,
have you ever given plasma?
No, I have not.
She can't.
I can't. I don't weigh enough.
She's too small.
Wait, you don't weigh what?
I don't weigh enough.
She's very small.
So they won't let you give plasma
or blood.
She needs it all.
Yeah.
So
you have to weigh. I think it's like 110 or 120 or something like that.
She weighs 85.
I don't.
Just kidding.
She weighs 96 pounds.
I'm just a baby, okay? I don't know. I wish I could because I think it's really a great thing to do, but
yeah, I don't think I've ever given blood. No. I think I wanted to. I intended to, but it just...
Sometimes they're weird about tattoos too.
Yeah, that's the main reason. I went to a blood drive when I was working at Bank of America and I was getting all strapped in. Then they looked at the healing tattoo. They're like, you can't.
Yeah.
And they're not supposed to put a needle through ink.
Mm.
Oh, really?
And this was my good arm. And it's like, he put the needle like minuscule, like right next to the ink.
Really?
He was like, I can do it. But it's like, it's basically on the ink. That's why I threw up.
Oh, I did not know that.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder what the reasoning for that is.
Yeah. I don't know.
Interesting.
So, how was your weekend? What did you do?
My weekend was good. I worked all day Saturday and then I did a little Galentine's Day at my sister-in-law's. It was so fun. I got to meet some like fun new like cool girls.
Wait.
I didn't.
Hold on. Galentine's Day?
Galentine's Day. So it's like a girls' Valentine's Day.
Okay.
It was like a bunch of single women, and all I could talk about was how obsessed with my husband I was, and I kind of felt bad.
You're like, I can't wait for you guys to have this one day.
You're all talking about girls. You're a bunch of like single bitches, but like I found someone that loves me enough to marry me. Like no offense or anything,
but
what do you do? Okay,
Sally.
What do you do when you are in a crowd and like all of them are single? Right. And they're like, yeah, you know, they're all talking their dating stories and weird dude stories because that's what I assume single girls talk about.
Yeah.
And how long have you been married?
Me and Josh are not technically married. We've been together for 18 years, though.
Oh, okay.
So
you're married.
We're registered domestic partners.
You're domestic partners, but almost 20 years.
Yeah.
It's a long time.
Yeah. I just don't feel like I need to put it on paper. I don't feel like that's something that me and Josh have felt like we've ever needed to do. Like, I don't think that I could be any more committed to this man than I am right now.
Right.
So I don't really care.
You're speaking to the choir.
Yeah.
Me and Sarah have been together this is year 15 and we've been married for 9 of them.
Okay.
9 years.
That's big.
But like 15 years in total. And I told her, I was like, we don't need to get married. You know, like I don't care because Dateline screwed me up and I was just like, I don't want to get married, you know?
Yeah.
Because I'm always weird about like, if anything ever happened to her, the cops are just going to come and arrest me and I'm going to get thrown in jail and I didn't do anything wrong.
It's always the husband.
And like,
it's always the husband.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's always the husband. And I told her, I was like, I don't want to be the beneficiary of anything you have. Give it to the girls or your mother. I don't want, you know.
Yeah.
Because it scares that is my biggest fear.
Yeah.
My biggest fear is going to jail for something I didn't do.
You know what, Drew? I have that same irrational fear.
Yeah.
Because there are so many people in prison that are there.
Like if you want to
wrongly accused.
If you want
I get it.
Depending on geographically where you at.
And we would not do well in jail.
No.
None of us would. It would be really bad.
I would either be Sweet Cheeks or I would be.
Oh no.
Yeah, for sure. Because they're going to be like, you're going to have to fight that guy. I'm going to be like, no, I don't want to.
You'd cook for them.
No.
Yes, you would probably make your way by making all of the meals.
But I don't know the meals. And then at that point, I'm already the bitch. They're like, oh, get the gimp to come and cook for us. And then they're going to train me. I don't want to.
I don't want that.
You got to learn to make a spread.
I know. We've made
just in case.
We did like what's it called? The brick. We did the brick once. What's it called? The brick where you like crush the chips and you put the stuff in it.
Yeah. With the like mustard and the top ramen and all that stuff. Yeah.
We did one of those one time. It was fine. But
on the pod?
Yeah. No, on the radio show. We did the brick. Look, I wouldn't fare well in prison, and I am so scared. I don't know why of going to jail, but I don't do anything illegal. So I'm like, I shouldn't have this fear.
You know what though? It's the system is a terrifying thing.
What do you think, if you had to guess statistically, out of how many? So I would say maybe in like, geographically, if you're talking like middle America, I would say like maybe 1 out of 5 is innocent. In California, maybe 1 out of 8, but if you look at the overall prison population, that's a lot of people in prison that probably shouldn't be there.
Yeah.
Just either didn't represent themselves fine, bad evidence,
scapegoat,
laziness by
they're in jail
investigators
for weed at all. Any weed-related crime,
which there's a lot,
is big in like the South. Like
I'm like, they're like, hey, we're gonna let all these pedophiles go, but if you had pot, fuck you, you're staying.
Oh my god, did you see it? And I always have to preface this because people get in their butthurt feelings about this. It's not a political statement, but JD Vance was talking, and he was talking about if you interfere with ICE, that you're keeping pedophiles on the streets, and then he just got
that just made my eye twitch. My eye started twitching when you said that. He
got straight owned on Twitter. They're like, oh, Oh, we're the ones keeping the pedophiles on the streets, you say.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
no.
Oh my God, dude.
Yeah, no.
So Galentine's Day, and you had
Galentine's
yourselves
Day.
a little.
Yeah, it was a little cute, like snacky pajama moment.
Wait,
That's fun.
pajamas?
Yeah, I just wore so I had this cute little like thing on under my Valentine's Day sweatsuit,
Mhm.
but I never took my sweatsuit off because it was freezing.
Oh, okay.
So
Did you guys go get drinks or something? Or
no, I don't go out.
no?
We drank a little bit at the house, and then by like 10 o'clock, I was like, Josh, come pick me up now.
You're tapping out by noon?
I am so tired. I'm a sleepy girl.
Yeah.
I'm in bed by like 9.
Are you serious?
So
Yeah.
am I. Yeah.
I am a tired girl.
I like to retire to bed. It's like my favorite thing to do is we
Right?
hop in bed and then we like cuddle up and we eat popcorn and we watch
Yes.
a show or a movie.
like a little
every night.
snack.
Okay, so you have TV in your room?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you heard the people that are like, shouldn't have a TV in your room? TV should only be in the like living space because the living space is for TV, the room's for sleeping and doing sex.
No.
And I'm like, no.
No, because
No,
You need a
because
TV in the
sometimes we
room.
want to do sex and watch porn.
Yeah.
There you go. And how are you
So
going to do?
how
What
are
are you
you
going to do?
gonna
Hold
do
the
that?
phone while you're doing the sex? That
He's
doesn't
like,
make
hold
sense.
on, look at this real quick. Let's do that.
Some of my fondest memories ever
No.
with Sarah is like watching Netflix in bed, just relaxing.
Yeah.
Right. And if you take the TV out of the room,
You
Yeah.
can't do that.
you're losing that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's Sunday rituals. We wake up, we have a Keurig in the room, make the coffee, sit in bed and watch YouTube shorts.
You have a Keurig in the room?
Yes, we don't have to leave the room at all Sunday morning.
That's
It's in my
amazing.
closet. You've seen
That's
my
amazing.
You've seen my big closet.
Yeah.
It's in my big closet and I just go roll out of bed. Keurig, gotta hop back in.
It's beautiful. It's a
Yeah.
beautiful thing.
Keurig in the room's a little much.
I
I'm going to
love
judge you
it.
on that a little bit.
I
Okay.
love
I'm going
it.
to judge you just a little bit. Having a
That's
Keurig in the
fine.
room.
That's
Mm.
fine. It works for us. And then I don't have to leave the room, go to the kitchen and make a whole pot.
Yeah. That's
Pop
true.
the pot in, lazy daisy,
Yeah.
back in bed watching YouTube shorts. And
Man.
sometimes the Do Over podcast pops up.
Snap.
is Donnie
Doer
drinking?
podcast, you say?
Is Donnie drinking coffee now?
We share a cup.
Okay.
Sip it back and forth.
Why is that?
Because I knew he
a thing?
wasn't really like a huge coffee drinker before.
Yeah. He's more of
Or
an,
like caffeine, because we had a conversation about it one time and he was like, caffeine, like I don't really drink like a ton of it, blah, blah, blah.
He does now. He's a
Yeah.
White Monster guy.
Oh.
Oh, he's
okay.
a white monster
He
guy.
is. Yeah.
Love that.
He is a White Monster guy.
I love how
Okay.
that's just become an internet thing. Well, let me
love
tell
that.
you, I hear your guys' stories of relaxation,
Yeah.
and it makes me kind of jealous
Why?
because I don't get
what is
days
your-
off. I
Okay.
don't. I just don't. I don't have days off.
But you got to make it a choice. Sometimes
Set a
you
boundary.
still have things to do. And in your mind, I know how you are, Drew. You're like, I got to get this done. I got to get it done. But sometimes to just protect your own peace, you have to just make that day and just be like, you know what? I'm not going to fucking do anything today. I'm going to wear sweats and watch movies.
I'm going to go sun my butthole in the backyard.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get some. What is it? Perennial sunning.
Yes.
Oh, is that where you spread your butt cheeks in the sun?
It's
Oh, I asked Josh if he wanted to do that yesterday because it was so nice.
Very
I was
nice
like,
out.
should we go sun our buttholes really quick? Because it was such a
Okay,
pretty
but
day.
listen, have you ever done it?
I just walked around with my tits out yesterday.
wait. Is that a real thing?
No,
Yeah.
it is. You
Yeah.
can
Come
absorb.
on.
No, you can absorb so much more vitamin D through your butthole. And it's like, no, Drew, it's like a bonding experience. You can do it with your wife.
I
like,
could
yeah.
me and Sarah
do it.
sunning our buttholes
It's
together would be the
amazing.
most awkward.
It's not awkward unless you think it's awkward.
No.
It's amazing.
I would be down to do it. Sarah would not be down to do it.
No, I just walk around with my tits out now because
I could also get a lot of vitamin D from my tits.
my daughters are like, Mom, what are you doing? I was like, it's my fucking house. It's my backyard. I can do whatever I
flip
want.
it back on me. You're like, no, what are you doing in my fucking house? Get out! Because your daughters are how old?
22 and 20.
Yeah, they're old.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
She'd be like, dude, the cutoff was 18, bitch. All right. Naked time for me is when you turn 18 to get the fuck out of my house. Since you're going to have to deal with naked mom.
I'm trying to sun my nips.
Now-
trying to get a tan.
Sarah's convinced I have ADHD. And look, the signs.
Okay.
Yeah. The signs are there. But I've never been properly diagnosed with ADHD.
Yeah. I feel like I have it and I've never been diagnosed either. But.
And I feel like it's kind of a problem now because it is now definitely like an internet thing of like young people being like, oh, I'm so ADHD. I have ADHD. I have ADHD. And I'm like, I probably do have it because I will procrastinate and then I have to do it. But when I'm talking about like getting like rest or having a day off, I'm just so incredibly busy. Yeah. Right. That there's just no time. Like, for example, this weekend, I have multiple listings and not enough people to cover them. So for open houses and stuff. So I did 2 back-to-back on Saturday. I was out of the house by 9. I didn't get back till like 6. And then we had to like prepare for Dylan's little birthday party. Yeah. Had an open house on Sunday, came back. I had to go and get all the other stuff. I woke up early, cleaned the kitchen, went and got all this stuff. Then had to bring it back. Did that until like 10, had to clean up. And now I'm doing this. And now I got a whole list of new things and a new listing coming up. Yeah. There is no rest for me in the foreseeable future. I'm thinking maybe I can get away with a Thursday lazy day. Yeah. Maybe if I really try because
Make it happen. Make it happen. You will not be sorry. Because you are very much the same when it comes to your lists. And my husband is the same.
What do you mean?
A never-ending list.
A never-ending list.
Once you finish the list, you're like, oh, got to start a new list. Never, like whenever I relax, I feel guilty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I do make myself do it. I just feel guilty doing it. And then when somebody walks in the room, I'm like, oh, actually, I was wiping this off. I wasn't relaxing.
It's sometimes like when the girls are at home and I like sneak off to my area and then I'm like, gotta go in there. You can't be an absent father. But I'm not though, because I'm like right here. Yeah. You know, I want to play video games. I want to watch movies. I'm finding myself because I'm rewatching Breaking Bad right now. Right.
I love that show.
Because I'm going on the whole Vince Gilligan tour. Yeah. So I'm going to watch Breaking Bad. I'm going to watch El Camino. I'm going to finish Better Call Saul. Then I'm going to go back and watch Pluribus. Right. Okay. Which I absolutely loved.
I loved all of them. Yeah.
I have to like play it in the car in between going places.
Yeah.
Do you do that?
I put my AirPod in like whenever I'm cooking or cleaning and I'll catch up on like my shows. And half the time I feel like I'm listening to my show is like it was a fucking podcast or something.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah. I do that too. If I'm like, Sarah always sees me watching like video game streamers as I'm like cleaning stuff and she'll walk by and she'll be like, what the fuck is this nerd shit? And I'm like, I gotta squeeze it in somewhere, lady.
I'm a fucking nerd.
Like I'm a nerd. I'm into nerdy shit. So it's cool that you're here today because I think we're all around the same age, right? I don't want to be that dick that asks everyone their age.
I think I'm older than you guys.
How old are you?
43.
By a year. I'm turning 41 on Sunday.
Okay.
I'm sorry, 42 on Sunday. How old are you?
37.
Okay, so she's the youngin'.
Yeah.
She's our baby. She's a baby.
Yeah, you're 5 years younger than us. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a little break and we're going to come back and we're going to talk about the things that you noticed that make you an old person.
I have so many.
Generational aura loss. And there's something that inspired this conversation that we were going to talk about, but I got a few examples, kind of like when you notice you're becoming your parents.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's all coming up next.
Yeah.
Hello, it's Drew with the Do Over Podcast with Eddie from the Do Over Podcast.
What's up?
We're just reminding you that Groggs is the only establishment in which you should exchange money for alcoholic beverages. Not only that, delicious fried food.
Ooh, love fried food.
I love fried food. It's at the northeast corner of Willow and Knees. And the owner, Royce, will beat the crap out of you, not physically, in darts. He will beat you bad. Right there.
Right there.
And they also have Tekken.
Hell yeah. Tekken.
This is why we support Groggs and Groggs support us. Delicious food, delicious drinks, and you sitting in this wonderful Irish pub. You know where to go.
Look behind me. You could be sitting here right now.
Bingo. Thanks to Groggs for sponsoring the Do Over Podcast and our lovely, lovely studio. It's now the Grogg studio, and you know why? Because this is the only spot to get your drink on.
Yeah. And watch sports.
Oh, look at that.
Watch sports, eat fried food, get your drink on.
It's a magical mathematical equation of greatness.
Magical. The happiest place on earth.
Magical. And we're back. Thanks again to Groggs for sponsoring the Do Over Podcast studio. We appreciate you greatly. Now, I have some bad news for you ladies.
Uh-oh.
I was just wondering. Because, there's some science stuff, and we hear these things about health benefits. And, we need to figure out, is there science that supports the claims of perennial sunning?
Oh.
You went and Googled it.
You can't trust.
Are you
internet.
ready?
Tell me.
Oh, I can't trust the internet.
You can't trust.
This is from
studies.
Google.
Goo goo.
When it comes,
You looked it up on Goo goo.
this is when it comes to sunning the beeho. It
Is this
says-
an AI generated answer?
No.
Okay.
There is no scientific evidence supporting the health claims behind perennial sunning. Behind. A viral trend involving exposing the anus and genitalia area to direct sunlight for supposed energy boosts and hormonal benefits. Dermatologist warns that the practice is dangerous as the sensitive, rarely exposed skin is highly susceptible to severe sunburns, infection, and skin cancer.
You guys need to be doing it regularly.
It says
That's
the claims that it increases libido, improves mood, or balances energy are not backed by any scientific studies.
there aren't enough people to do a study, Drew.
High risk area. Okay, so
You
we already
can't-
covered that. Dangerous consequences. Experts warn this practice can lead to severe sunburns, as noted by celebrities, and significantly increase the risk of genital skin cancers. Better alternatives. While sunlight aids in vitamin D production, is far more effective and safer to expose less sensitive areas, arms and legs, to the sun, or to use supplements.
No, of course they're going
No.
to say supplements because they want us to buy vitamin D when we can get it naturally.
How many people are in
No-
these studies, Drew? You
Nobody's
can't trust
gonna-
a study all the time. You got to
Nobody's
think
going to
with your
say
head.
that.
And you can't just sit in the sun with your asshole showing for like 15 minutes. Do 3 minutes.
It takes
Do
3 minutes,
minutes.
3 to 5 minutes.
What
is
if
all it takes?
The real energy boost is from stressing your body in a weird contorted area,
Or maybe
like throwing your legs behind your head and opening up, and you get so gassed that it speeds up your
You know what? But
metabolism.
that's not a weird contorted area for a girl.
Not for
We
a girl.
do that all the time.
I'm just saying, maybe it's bullshit.
Or maybe the internet is bullshit and we are onto something that
I think we're right.
that-
No, it-
We're
I
right.
think I know more about butthole sunning than you, Drew. Okay.
Look it up, sweetie.
I'm just saying, guys, maybe this is like a QAnon situation. All right. Feel me out here. I'm convinced like the flat earth conspiracies, the QAnon shit is like some rando on the internet like, hey, look, I'm going to put some crazy shit and people are going to believe it.
Right?
Yeah.
Some dude randomly was like high one day and he's like, I bet you if I go on Reddit and I say, if you show your butthole to the sun, you'll get health benefits. And a bunch of people start doing it. And it just catches off like wildfire, dude.
Maybe, but it's mind over matter sometimes anyway. If you're like,
Yeah.
oh, this feels good. I like being freely bottomless with the
that-
sun. And
look,
then you're like, ugh,
Just
feels
being
good.
freely naked in the sun
I
feels
could
good.
see being naked could be a freeing kind of fun thing, right? Contorting your body specifically to get the rays of sunshine on the butthole.
You literally don't have to contort though. You can just lay down and spread.
Just lay down and spread.
That's
Bend
not
over
a
and
comfortable
spread the
thing.
cheeks.
What? How do you sleep?
For a dude. Like,
You don't just like lay down with your like
no. I'm not a back sleeper.
Oh.
I'm a
a belly sweeper.
yeah.
Okay,
I
so
sweep on my belly.
I-
lay
Sleeps on
on
his
your belly
belly.
and spread your cheeks.
Okay.
You
Okay.
see what I'm saying?
This is so
It
awkward.
doesn't need
Put your
to-
rump up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But,
put your
see, that's the thing. Like, what if Sarah comes home? Sarah comes home and I'm in the backyard just all like a worm, just all.
Honestly,
Drew?
if I came home and Josh was doing that, I would fall so much more in love with him, more even than I am now.
The difference is, you talk about the ick. If my wife came home and I was sunning my butthole, she would get the ick immediately.
No.
She'd be like, what is this?
I'm like,
dude?
I'm going to come put my face in it right now. I'm on my way. I'm running.
Now that we
into that room.
Now that we got into some big time science, I got a question. What's up with the mug? Why is there a nose on it?
Because I sometimes take pottery and I made this mug.
She has made so many nose mugs, and
It's
I
my
told
thing.
her she needs to fucking sell them. She made me one for my birthday, and she made my mom one, I think, for Mother's Day or something.
Yeah.
And they are, my mom, that's like the only mug she ever uses.
It's my
She
thing.
loves it.
What's up with the nose mug thing?
Because when
It's
you
just
do
noses.
this, it's like,
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. I get it. One time, I went to Oregon, and I'm not like a big, like, oh, I'm going to get like gifts for people thing. But I saw this. It was a mug
I
that
think
they
we've
made.
talked about this.
Yeah.
Where-
That you tuck your hand in it. It's like a hand
I got one in
warmer.
Oregon also.
Yeah.
I got one there. Yeah.
It's brilliant. It has like a little pocket that you put your hand in,
I love that.
and it warms your hand. And I was like, oh, my friend loves mugs and she's always complaining about being cold. Let's get her one. I buy it for her, and she looks at it and goes, oh, I drink coffee with my right hand. I was like, okay, well, drink it with your fucking left. Like, I was so pissed.
I would never say that to somebody who gave me a
Yeah.
beautiful
Wasn't.
gift.
I was like, what the hell?
Yikes.
Like, use your left hand. What the fuck?
Were you and this person close?
Yes.
Oh,
I was like, what the hell?
oopsie.
This is not nice.
Not nice.
Now, speaking of gifts, all right.
Drew, I made you a mug before.
Yeah, I have that mug.
Okay, good.
I still have it. It's in my room.
Okay.
I don't even use it. My daughter broke one of my mugs this weekend. So I keep it up on the thing.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
No, she dropped it. And I was like, this is great. Now,
Oh.
I want to talk about gifts. All right. And hookups. Not like hooking up, but like getting hooked up. All right.
Okay.
So first, let's talk about gifts. Because my daughter had like 3 runs of birthday activities
Oh
this
yeah.
weekend.
Okay. Was it an expensive party?
It wasn't.
You did like a low key.
No, we did like a family thing where she got a bunch of stuff. Then we did like a little get together on yesterday, but they also went to what's it called? The Synchtron place to go run around
like
on
the
Saturday.
trampoline place?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They did that. But she's had like several spread out gift experiences, and my daughters are used to, because my wife is a twin. So typically they would both get gifts, right?
Mhm.
Mhm.
On birthdays, whatever. They would always get gifts. To the point where if one got anything more than the other, like it would be a stressor, like in the family. Like
Oh,
you
no.
need to keep it even.
It would be a stressor for your wife and her sister, or for the parents?
well, not necessarily my wife, but like for her sister, for sure. She would like point out, well, that's more expensive. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
It was like that.
Okay.
Okay. So my daughters are really close in age. So typically when they were growing up, we set a bad precedent of getting both of them gifts on each other's birthdays.
Oh.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
And we're trying now, realizing the error, to get them out of the idea
Yeah.
of both receiving things
Right.
on the birthday, because they don't have the same birthday.
Right.
And that is hard for them to get, because we set that precedent.
Yeah.
You know, like if Taylor doesn't get something, or if Dylan doesn't get something,
Yeah.
it's becoming a problem to the point where like during Christmas, Taylor got like a sticker stamper and Dylan didn't get the same thing. And like she was upset about it. So I'm like, okay, we gotta break this
Right.
thing.
Ooh,
All right?
gotcha.
When you give gifts, what is the protocol? Like, are you like a one big present gift giver, or do you do like several small gifts? Like how do you go about that?
For my kids,
Mhm.
it depends on what they want, because like before, when my girls were younger, it was like a bunch of little things. But now my daughters are older and they like jewelry, you
and
know.
expensive stuff.
So like I bought my daughter like a Vivienne Westwood necklace for her graduation, and you know, one of my daughters wanted a Dior necklace for Christmas. So it's all dependent on age
Yeah.
and how much the present is, because I usually will set a budget, and once you go over the budget, like that's it.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. What about you? How do you do
About
it?
the same, because my girls are getting older now. So like for Christmas, it would be or birthdays, like, you know, like birthdays, maybe like 4 or 5 little things. But now it's like, oh, you've been wanting an Apple Watch.
Mhm.
That's
It's
like
you're
one
getting the
big
Apple
thing.
Watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is the way
And a party, because the party, they know parties cost money.
Right.
Like party,
Mhm.
like you're inviting all of your friends. We usually have like a fun little like party favor, and I make whatever food they want. So it's like that experience is part of.
my daughters do not understand that parties cost money yet.
How old are they?
They don't even really have, they're 6 and 8. Okay. So they don't really have a concept of like money and what
Right.
it takes. Like we spiked Dylan's card with like $100 and her grandma gave her $50. They immediately went out the next day to this place in the mall called Miniso. It's like,
Where
I
they
don't
have
know.
all
Yes,
of the little
yes.
like laboo-boos.
they immediately went out. Dylan spent $60, gave $40 to her sister so she could buy stuff.
That's sweet.
That
And
is so sweet.
But it's easy to buy like 3 little things and spend $60 in that store.
for sure. Like it's a little expensive.
Anywhere.
So my question to you is, what's the most impactful gift you got yourself? Like something that you received that you were like, holy shit, I can't believe I got this gift.
Donnie bought me a spa for Christmas.
And that like blew your mind.
It blew my mind because
Yeah.
he knows how much I love warm water. It's like my favorite thing. And like the bathtub at our house is so small and it's in the girls' bathroom that I'm like, I'm literally not going to use
You
it.
have a bathtub outside.
I know. And that's what I was using because my outdoor bathtub,
Mhm.
but it was different when it was at
Now
my
she
house.
has jets, Drew.
Now I
Yeah.
have jets.
Okay.
Yeah.
And not only can you sun your butthole, you can jet your butthole
You
too.
jet
can
it.
jet your butthole.
You can jet your butthole.
Yep.
That's a big
Yeah.
deal. What about you?
is.
What's the biggest gift you've ever received? Or like at least the most
probably-
like, I can't believe you got me this.
Probably my car.
Yeah.
Josh showed up at my work one night and he was like, come outside. And I was like, okay.
You're all, no, I'm
And
working.
he
Why
was
are you
like,
here?
do you like this car? And I was like, yeah, I like that car. He was like, do you want it? And I was like, maybe, I don't know. Like,
You're all, where are you
am I-
going with this?
What, do I have to buy it?
Yeah, what do I need to do to
I don't
receive
wanna
this
do
car?
that. And then he got me the car.
That was okay. So I would think like the biggest gifts I've ever given are all to my wife. I bought her a Louis Vuitton handbag once.
Oh, nice.
I bought her car. I've done like nice things for Sarah, but I got off of the jewelry thing
Yeah.
because I'll buy her jewelry and she'll just never wear it.
Yeah.
Like that ring that she has for our wedding is very expensive. She does not wear it.
Really?
So, oh yeah, no, because she used to, and then
Yeah.
during COVID when we had to wash our hands all the time, she just took it off. She's like, I'm afraid of losing it. I was
Yeah.
like, it's fine.
Yeah.
I get it. The biggest gifts I've ever gotten, my dad bought me a very nice guitar, like
Oh, I love that.
a flamenco guitar that is a Takamine Harada. I love that guitar. He bought me that. That was kind of a mind
I
blowing
didn't know
experience.
you play
I didn't
guitar.
know you played either.
I did for years, but when I quit smoking pot, I kind of lost the.
Looks like you got to
Really?
pick it back up
Yeah,
again.
yeah. I could still do like riscottos and tremolos
Okay.
and stuff, but because it's so
Do you do that to
Ingrained.
Sarah?
no, but
You
like
flick the
I'll be
bean.
sitting there and people sometimes no. Sometimes people will recognize it. Like I'll be.
You picked up what I was throwing down.
Yeah, no. Same here. That's why I moved right past it. No, like if I'm waiting, like in line, I'll do that, just, and then sometimes people are like, oh, and like they'll ask her if you have long nails,
Uh-huh.
but I haven't played legitimately in
Yeah.
like 18 years, like since I got sober.
Damn, you
Yeah.
should. You should pick it back
I-
up because
I
I
do
feel like
miss
you'd be
it.
good.
The way I look at it is that because there are a few things in this world that I'll be like, I'm usually pretty humble about everything, even things that I excel at. I'm pretty humble. I was good. And like I started playing when I was 17 and I played like aggressively through the age of like 23, 24
Okay.
around. and I was fucking good. And
Why don't you start a band with Orc?
listen, my thing is like
Serious.
I sacrificed my guitar playing to get sober. Like that's the way I kind of look at it, because the weed helped me singularly focus on
Because
it.
of your ADD? or
Maybe.
ADHD?
Maybe, but you don't get it. Like in order to be at the level I was, which wasn't even close to like concert level, but I was probably in the middle, like
Yeah.
from beginner to like,
Yeah.
you're starting to get into the realm of being like good enough to play. You know what I mean? I was probably like 3 years out of that. I would sit there and just school it over and over and over and over again for hours at a time. I can't do it without weed. Cannot do it.
That is probably your ADHD, because my husband is the same way when it comes to skating.
Really?
He will do it over and over and over and over and over and over again. The do-over
Do-over.
is crazy, okay? Like until he fucking gets the trick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which, and I used to skate too. So like, I
Yeah.
know that feeling, and
Yeah.
it sucks because I do miss it. Like I do want to pick it up. It was my dream to play. It's, oh God, who wrote that? It was Remembrance. God, it's just this song. I'll send it to you, but it's my dream to play that flawlessly. That was my whole thing. I want to play this one song flawlessly at one point in my
Got
life.
faith in you, Drew. You can
Dude.
do it. Pick up that guitar, baby. You can do it.
Maybe in the future. I'm like, first of all, I don't have time. Second of all, I
Yeah.
literally need weed. Like it sucks, dude. It's like, you talk about like people that are, how do I put this? People that are like rock stars, right? And they're junkies, they're heroin addicts, right? But that unlocks some kind of fucking amazing artistry.
Yeah.
And then they get sober and they lose something that was that
driving
drive,
force. Yeah.
that driving force. And like you as a human are like, I'm happy that they got sober and I will support them, but their music's not as good as it was.
Artistically, it's not the
Yeah.
It's not the same.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of artists that are on heroin and stuff like that get stuck in that
Yep.
they feel like they have to. But I'm
Yep.
telling you, without it, it ain't gonna work. But if I started smoking weed, I would start drinking within 2 weeks.
Really?
Oh yeah. Oh, for sure.
Oh,
For
Yeah,
sure.
risk it.
I
Like
was gonna say you can't do like the California sober thing.
No.
Like you got to be sober.
If I
Okay.
smoke pot, I am 2 weeks away from drinking alcohol.
Okay.
Because at that point, I'm like, well, I'm not sober anymore.
Right.
Might as well have a drink. My wife would fucking kill me.
Okay, and that's
Yeah.
like the way your brain works. Got it.
Yeah. So nope, not even gonna test that.
Yeah.
Let's talk about hookups. Okay.
Talk about it.
Let's talk about hooking up. Have you ever received like, you've gone in for like a service, right? You get your car fixed or something. Someone's like, that's on the house. Or like someone just gives you something, right? That you weren't expecting to get the homie hookup with. What's the coolest homie hookup you've ever gotten?
Well, continuously, the best homie hookup is Jaime. She does my hair.
How cute.
She does my
I love
hair.
that.
She does my fucking hair.
and you do my
Yeah.
massages.
Yeah.
Which I need to come see.
So is that like a trade, like a low key, like understood trade situation? Like
Yeah.
you guys trade
I
the
mean,
services?
I wouldn't charge her anyways. Like, I don't.
No.
No, I don't charge people like her.
Like
she's
me.
too close to me.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna. No, I don't.
The only thing that I could think of is like I used to go to Panda Express and there was this girl that went to school with me. And whenever I went, she wouldn't charge me. But it was like my local Panda Express.
I love a local Panda Express.
But see, here's the problem. I didn't want her to think I was taking advantage of it, but I would eat it all the time.
Yeah.
So I didn't want her to think like whenever I went in, I expected to get it for free.
So you'd
Did
like
she-
have your card out ready.
Yeah, every time.
Yeah.
Did she know who you were?
Yes.
Like maybe she recognized you from your podcast
No,
or
it
like
was
the
school.
radio.
This is years ago.
Oh.
So I take my friend to Panda Express and we're going through the line and I'm
Uh-huh.
expecting to pay. It's me and my friend.
Yeah.
Okay. We go, we're in line. She's like, okay, you're good. I'm like, really? She's like, yeah. And then as we're walking, my friend's like,
And this is in high school?
this is a little bit afterwards. We're probably
Okay.
like 20. My friend goes, we didn't pay. I'm like, I know, she gave it to us, dude. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. He's like, no, like we have to pay. I'm like, shut the fuck
Just
up.
shut the fuck up.
Shut
and
the fuck
just
up.
Keep walking.
Just fucking walk, dude. Shut the fuck up. Like, what are you doing? And I mean, it can make you feel uncomfortable at times.
Yeah.
And I don't like setting the precedent of not paying your friends because that could get kind of weird.
Right.
A lot of people expect things for free from friends. And I'm like, you should want to support your friends that
Exactly.
are business owners.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But
Your situation is different.
We have a little tradesies
We do
going on.
tradesies.
That's the difference. Like you
Yeah.
guys do a trade
Because
situation.
I do charge my friends,
Yeah.
like because otherwise it's like I'm paying to do their hair. 'Cause
Right.
I have to buy all of my product
Right.
and all the things, right? So
And that's
I don't-
bullshit.
Yeah.
Like,
And it's not like I have to buy my hair, like my extensions. It's not like I
Yeah.
expect her to like
Right.
purchase my
Right.
hair.
Mhm.
And like, if there's extra stuff, I'll like Venmo her,
yeah.
you know, like extra product or whatever. Like, or if she does like the girl's hair, I'm like, how much was that? Like, how much was the product that
I
you
will
used?
never charge my babies.
what does it say about the friends that expect you to give them free shit? Because I think that's kind of fucked up.
Entitlement.
a little bit.
I've had friends that expected me to like sell their house for free, and I'm like, no.
No, I know
That's
I'm
a
not
little
lot
bit.
of work.
It is a
It's
lot
a
of
lot of work.
But it's like,
and-
what the fuck are you talking
and
about?
you don't get paid until you sell a house.
Exactly.
And you're having to show up and do pictures, which are not cheap. I already know that.
Right, yeah.
You're having to do open houses, and those are time consuming. And then you have to have snacks and waters and all the things like the accoutrements of an open house.
And it's the people that
you know,
claim, and this is what I hate about my industry. There are people that legitimately claim like, oh, I'll do your loan for free or I'll sell your house for free. And that's not true. But
Yeah.
they'll say that and they're so full of shit every single time they get. So if like, I actually mentioned this the last episode. There was a client that I had and they claimed that their cousin was willing to do all that work for free. And I was
Okay.
like, well, I'm not.
cool.
You know
Have your
what I mean?
cousin do that
Yeah.
for
Yeah,
free.
yeah.
then.
That's what I always say. I'm like, well, I'm not
And
gonna
don't
do
you
that.
hate when people like threaten you with a good time? You're like,
What do you
okay.
mean? What do you mean?
like, they're like, "Ugh, well, I'll have my cousin do it for free. It's like, cool, then go have your cousin do it for
Yeah,
free.
like why'd you ask me in the first place?
Like people will come to me and they'll ask me my price and I tell them my price. Well, my other girl did it for this much. And I'm like, cool, then go to your other girl. Like
that is a good point.
I'm not begging you to be here.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, yeah. So it can get funky.
Yeah.
I don't. Who's the friend that you have that expects you to do it for free?
I don't.
You don't have any
No.
friends that expect you to do it for free?
All of my friends are always very generous,
Supportive?
and very supportive. Yep.
And I
Not
think
one
the more
single-
you're in your industry too, you've had time to set those boundaries, you know,
Yeah.
where you're like, I'm not going to surround myself with freeloaders.
Yeah.
And I will help my friends sometimes. Like I'll give
Yeah.
them a little discount,
Yeah.
but not
Yeah.
a large one.
yeah. I
Like,
definitely discount for
Right.
sure
Yeah,
with
well,
friends.
Yeah.
But
And if you
for
know
free is
somebody
crazy.
needs a little help, like,
yeah, help
you
them
know,
out.
someone's struggling or whatever, and you're like, you know what? I got this part of it. Like,
Yeah, don't worry.
Absolutely.
Don't worry, bitch.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, here's the thing. Support your friends.
Mhm.
Like the Do Over podcast. We're your friends. And the founding mothers of Hot and Talking podcast.
We're your friends.
They're right here.
too.
We're your friends too. Because we're all big friends here.
We're all
right?
big friends, guys.
We need your ear support, your share support, like and subscribe support. You do all of that. Plus, we have a Patreon, which I'll have the details in the comments below. Now,
This break is brought to you by Frank Sierra Finished Carpentry and Sierra Door Supply, providing and installing all your doors, custom closets, and decorative molding needs. Now, just a little pro tip, we've had the luxury of working with Frank Sierra, and I gotta tell you, their work perfect every time and incredibly fast and consistent. So whether you're in Tulare, Kern, Kings, and Fresno counties, the Sierras will come to you and offer excellent customer service and experience. Give a call to Anthony Sierra, your friendly neighborhood finish carpenters, for a free quote today at 559-623-3054. Thanks again for supporting the Do Over podcast.
If you're liking what you're hearing on the Do Over podcast, make sure to like and subscribe on any platform that you're following us on. We greatly appreciate your ear support. But if you want to go a little bit further, we do have a Patreon. That is linked below. Go and check that out. We're going to get some new rewards for our Patreon members because they definitely help us out, afford our studio, and all the other things that we're going to be doing in the year 2026. Thank you to our Patreon members. You guys are incredible. I hope you enjoyed this episode of the Do-Over Podcast. And if you're loving what you're hearing and you want to support the Do-Over Podcast, well, allow us to support you by spreading the word about your local business. Or hell, even if you're out and about, advertising with us is greatly appreciated. And if you want to reach out, email us at thedoverpodcast@gmail.com and we can get the conversation going. And we're back. Thank you to Sierra's OG advertisers on the Do-Over Podcast. If you have any questions or if you're interested, the doverpodcast@gmail.com, all one word. Now, before we get to our generational aura loss, now look, the younger generation and the way they talk sometimes just makes me mad. But there was a situation that happened that I was like, okay, that's pretty funny. So we'll talk about that. But I noticed something.
6'7"?
Oh, that's cringe.
Is that what it is?
No, that's cringe. But
That's cringe, but like
cannot stand
that's
it.
something that I asked Cheyenne. I was like, hey, what do I do that like is embarrassing or whatever? Like that it would be like an aura loss for me. And it's like stuff like that. She was like, whenever there's a trend, you find out about it just a little bit too late.
yeah,
And it's cringe by the time you start saying or doing it.
Yeah.
And I don't stop though. I just keep doing
that's
it.
some like mom stuff.
Yeah.
But that's funny.
Yeah.
That's funny. That's funny though.
She's like how you like Labubu's. And I was like, I don't even like them anymore.
I made Bedia last night. Right.
Birria.
And then
Birria.
Sarah thought we said Nvidia, and she's like, Nvidia? And I'm like, no, Bedia.
Bedia.
Honey. Oh, you're so white. It's fine.
I call it birria.
Birria.
Hey, I'm
You got
making
some
birria.
Birria tacos?
You want some birria?
No, we'll get into the generational aura loss, but I noticed this because I had to go to Costco. People are so fucking rude at Costco.
Everywhere.
They are everywhere, yes, but there's something about, and I noticed this at the grocery store, I have to continuously be like, excuse me to people
Yeah.
because there'll be a lane. And whenever I stop in a lane, I will sideline my cart,
Yes.
get what I'm going, put it in there and go back to it.
Yes.
People will sideways their cart in the middle of the lane and just sit there and be like,
That's literally every grocery store. There's too many people shopping right now.
I am almost this close to start moving people's
Oh,
carts.
I do.
Like,
I do.
Thank you.
I do that.
I am so horribly annoyed with, and I think that this is the biggest thing because I'm a big fan of Cart Narc, and I always talk
Oh my
about
God, I
Cart
love
Narc.
that.
I love Cart Narc, and it's because what they're doing is pointing out the absolute
Laziness.
not
of
just a
fucking
lazy
people.
the what's the word I'm looking for? The disregard
Mhm.
for other people.
They don't have situational awareness. That's what I tell the girls. I'm like, always be aware of your surroundings because people are walking. They're like, and especially in Costco,
right.
your cart is full, and if you're moving it, it's going to take a lot more to stop it, and someone's getting rammed.
Right.
Move over.
And get out of people's way.
Right.
Yeah.
Like people that like walk in the middle of the street, like you're rude. Get out of the way.
I
Yeah, hustle.
cannot stand that.
Hustle across.
It burns me to my core when people walk in the middle of the road when you're trying to skedaddle on out of a parking lot. I'm like, I will run you over.
Or like if you're
And-
gonna walk, give it a little
Hustle.
humph.
Hustle.
Give it a little move.
Put a little
right?
pep in that step.
Yeah. Like show them you at least care about their time enough. Like that's, and I think that that's the catharsis of watching Cart Narc is that I was watching an episode last night. It came out a couple months ago. He points out, first of all, she's in a disabled parking spot. She's not disabled. Okay. She's already being that asshole.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Then she leaves her cart in the disabled parking next to it in the middle of it. And he's like, hey,
That's the rudest possible scenario.
yeah, you left your cart like right here, right? She proceeds to go on a crazy tantrum level craziness.
Ooh, no. She needs
Whereas
more
she
protein in her diet.
she
Probably.
could have just taken 30 seconds to take the cart back. And I think it's a huge problem these days that people just don't care about the inconveniences of other people's lives.
Exactly. That part right there. Yeah.
What the hell? Like,
yeah. It's rude. It
you
is
go to
extremely
Japan,
rude.
everyone cares about how comfortable other people are.
Yeah.
That is not an American quality. No one
No.
gives a
fuck. It is just like, we're in it for ourselves. We don't care if you're inconvenienced.
Well, I care.
I care.
I care too much sometimes.
We all care.
We
And you
care.
know what? We are going to be the resistance. We're going to be the change.
I try to get out of people's way. I say please and thank you. I say excuse me.
Absolutely.
I let.
Let me. Oh, sorry about that.
Yeah.
Let me.
Yep.
Let me just.
I open. Yeah, that's me. I open doors for everyone.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Like,
I'm very
Yeah.
polite to everyone, and I'm like, who are these absolute assholes that grew up with shitty parents? So I'm in line.
it's manners. It boils down to fucking manners.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm
people
in
just don't have
line.
it anymore.
Picking up pizzas, and there's a woman in front of me. I don't want to be an asshole, but her kids are insane. All right.
At Costco?
At Costco.
Don't bring them to Costco, guys.
Nope.
Stop doing that.
There's one of the smallest little girls is like running to the side, like slapping around a seeing eye dog. Okay. And I'm like getting
Don't let your kid do that.
agitated that this
You're
woman,
not supposed to touch service dogs.
dude, this woman is so like daft that
She just like, probably just like, oh,
not
God, I
even
can't
paying
even.
attention. To her credit, after like 2 minutes of me almost going like,
Yeah.
pointing it out, she's like, no, come here. Right. At least she said that. But
Yeah.
you see the people that just like let their kids go crazy
Mm-mm.
in stores and stuff like that. It's like, dude,
No.
No, I
those are
taught the girls-
those are the people that are going to grow up like this. Those are the
Mhm.
kids
Yeah.
that are going to grow up being complete assholes.
Couldn't be
You
my
know what?
kids.
And I have a complete asshole. Okay, he's not a complete asshole. He's amazing, but he's wild. Dixon is wild. But that boy has fucking manners
Yeah,
and
he
he
does.
knows how to behave in public.
Right. Which is
He's just
tough.
wild at home.
Yeah. And that's fine. Like my girls are wild at home.
But-
There's
yeah.
been so many times
There's no excuse.
when we're at Target, like there's been several times when they're going crazy and we're at Target, we have a full cart.
Yeah.
We're like, you do it again, we're leaving, and we'll leave the cart and
Oh, yeah.
walk out.
I've done that.
absolutely done
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
It's like, parent your kids.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Before we would even enter a store, I'd be like, listen, we're getting this, this, and this. These are my expectations. You need to keep your hand on the cart. Don't wander off.
Mhm.
Because one time my mom did lose Violet in a Vallarta
Oh,
What?
no.
on the bad side of town where her mom
Oh,
lives.
no.
She straight lost her.
Yes. And
She
little
called you. She's
Violet,
like,
she's-
honey, I don't know where your
No,
daughter
she did
is.
not tell me. The girls told me. Violet was probably 4 and she was like,
Violet's voice, you will find her.
yeah. yeah.
No.
She had a screech for days.
Speaking of kids and kids pointing out how lame parents are, your kids are a little bit older than mine, with the exception of my son. My son's 19, turning 20 this year. So my son, he'll point out when I say things, and he's like, you know what I mean? He'll give me one of those. Like, oh, you're so cool, bro. And I'm like, you with your fucking broccoli hair. Shut up. Yeah, I'm like, shut
Shots
up
fired.
with your fucking hair. Shut up, little punk ass. So, let's talk generational aura loss. All right. And then we're going to get to our reactions. But there was something that it was like a little clip. I didn't even clip it, but it's long story short. It was one of those like younger, I want to be an influencer types. A lot of people are saying that this is set up, right? For like reaction bait or whatever. But he's in a crowd. He's doing something.
He's like a Jacob Elordi style hot guy.
Yeah.
Your son.
No, this is the video he's talking about.
This
I've seen
video
the
that I'm talking about. So he's sitting there. He has a hat on. His like wavy hair's out. Some dude comes up, grabs the hat.
The hair is
It's a
attached
wig,
to the hat.
right? His hair, the hair is attached to the hat, comes off. And then the first comment was all generational aura loss. Now I laughed my ass off because I was like, okay, that's funny. I'm like, I still get annoyed with how these kids talk, but like, that's pretty funny because you think you're all that. And then all of a sudden, you know what I mean?
He was bald
He
underneath.
was bald.
He was bald
And I was like,
underneath.
that's pretty funny, right? So tell me about situations in which you being the cool person you are. We all have tattoos. We're all cool, right?
Mhm.
But we're also like older parents now.
I'm not cool anymore.
No, me neither. And I was, when you asked us to think about this, I immediately thought, well, one, me obviously puking
Right.
last week, but there was a situation where Jamie and I and a bunch of our friends, we were all at a concert downtown
Yes, we were.
at our friend's bar. for a band that's really well known and that everybody wanted to go to. And it was a sold out show. And we were all cool in our cool outfits, drinking our cool cocktails, getting cool drunk. And then we got kicked out because we got into a fight with a small woman.
That's kind of badass.
She deserved it.
But that's not the end of it. We didn't leave. We stood outside hooting and hollering like idiots, like drunk idiots. Bitch. We were like, why didn't she get kicked out? If it's a fight, everyone gets kicked out. Get her out here. And we just kept yapping and being so drunk and stupid. I was telling the bouncer that his dick stunk because I was like, what's the meanest thing I can think of? And I was all, his dick stinks.
That's kind of cool though.
Honestly, I probably did. It was really hot that night. I
probably did.
Wait, hold on. That's kind of cool.
That for weeks.
That's kind of cool.
I was ashamed of myself for weeks.
No, I would think, God, when I noticed I was like losing my hair, that was an aura loss for me. Cause I was like, oh, I'm so cool. I'm radio guy, like, oh, I have tattoos. I'm cool. And then I noticed my hairline starting to thin. I was like, oh no.
I feel you on
Time's death grasp is all around me right now. I can't do anything about this.
Death grasp.
Oh my God.
That's a hard word to say.
Me
death grasp.
Losing my hair starting to thin and like people pointing it out or like seeing
Why
a
would
picture.
anybody point that out? That's mean. I think your hair looks great.
Yeah, that's not nice.
I've always told you that.
Okay, my hair
it looks great.
It's thinning on top, right? It's like
no
it's
one's
thin
above
up
you.
here. Tall people are.
Well, you're
I'm only 5'9".
I'm never gonna notice.
Drew, there's gonna have to be a time where you just shave that head and grow a nice
turkey.
thick beard.
Look, I have proposed this. The wife wants me to
go to
hang
turkey.
on. She does want me.
It's honestly not that expensive.
So here's the whole skinny on that is that I told her, I was like, I'll go. Because the one thing she likes is the hair, right?
Okay.
She likes the hair. She doesn't like it if I'm bald. That's not her thing.
They also have those really nice.
I would
pieces.
never. I would never.
No.
I would do the implants. Never would I wear like a hair system.
Because they have
Right.
to actually shave.
And
Yes.
there's something to the point where I'm like, if I'm going through all of this, I might as well just shave my head, right? It's somewhat of a pride thing, but no, never. I would never do it. I would, on the other hand, get the implant. So I go up to Sarah and I'm expecting me to be like, Sarah, do you want me to go to Turkey and get the hair implant? She goes, no, you're fine the way you are.
I'll go with you. Let's go. Let's make an appointment.
I was
Let's
like,
go to Turkey.
I was like, yeah.
Because I want my little corners done too.
See, I was like, Sarah, do you want me to go? She's like, yeah, let's go. I was like,
It is like a vacay. It's like you have a little resort you stay in.
You're
your
supposed
meals
to
are paid.
tell me that I'm good as I am. Like, dude, you're fine. You're enough.
No,
you don't need to tell me. That's like her coming up to me and be like, should I get some like work done? And I'd be like, no, you're perfect the way you are. That's the answer. That's the right answer. What if she comes up to me? She's like, oh, I want to get like a facelift. I'm like, yeah, you need it. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? That's not. And by the way, Sarah, you don't need that. You're gorgeous just the way you are. I was sending pictures. So whenever my wife like is like texting or like bending over something, I'll take a picture and then I'll send it to her. I'll be like, look at that ass. Right?
I love that.
See, that's me saying you're beautiful. Doesn't even respond to it.
That is a cute little love language, though.
Doesn't even respond to it. It's like, I should be enough. I should be enough. Not, yes, let's go to Turkey so you can spend $5,000 so you can see hair.
Okay, but it's also an experience. Like you get to go to Turkey and go on vacation. So think of it as that instead
Maybe
of
she just wants
like
a getaway.
Do you think that the implanted hair is less than? Do you think that
No.
like if people know, or do you
I've
think it's
seen
so
it.
widely accepted now they're like cool with
you
it?
can't even tell.
Yeah.
I know quite a few people that
that
have had
guy
it
from
done.
Love Is Blind
You cannot tell.
got it done.
Did he?
Yeah.
You cannot tell.
The one that was supposed to marry the girl that was supposed to look like Megan Fox.
Oh,
Yeah. He got it
did?
done and he looks like a brand new guy.
Yeah.
Damn it.
I
mean,
it is.
it's like $5,000,
amazing.
right? It's like
Yeah,
$5,000.
Something like that. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
like nothing.
I would do it. They like take a strip of your hair from like the back
Uh-huh.
and your like follicles and they implant them around like a new hairline.
But see,
it's wild, the
but
process
my
is really
stuff's
cool.
on top. it's not necessarily like, yeah, this is not as low as it used to be. It used to be like down here. It's up here now. But it's mainly on the top. And it's thin. It's not like bald.
Yeah.
So I don't know how they
I don't know the
attack
logistics
that.
Like
of
graph
that.
it out. I don't know. But I do know that when they're leaving, you have like a giant head.
Yeah. No. Did you see that? Did you see that little clip that dude posted? They're leaving Turkey and he shows a picture of himself and he has like the head, it's bald and there's like blood.
Yes.
And then he turns around and there's like 5 other dudes on the same flight with the same hair. And I was like, dude, I love that.
I love that.
And I would say that like it's more accepted now than ever. Like it used to be taboo, even if you got hair implants, it was like taboo. Now it's like widely accepted. Like, bro, if you're going thin, you need to go hit Turkey, go. And they need to figure it out because they treat you like a king. You go there, you're there for like 3 days. They do the surgery. They have a taxi for you. You have a place to stay. It's like a all encompassing package.
And
right?
I don't think you even have to go under anesthesia. So you can't even get your organs stolen.
So if you do it here, it's like 20 grand.
Yeah, everything is expensive
It's
here.
super expensive but you could go over there and do it for a quarter of the price. And they're like experts in this.
Yeah.
It's a no-brainer. I'm going to Turkey.
Go to Turkey, baby.
Do it.
I'm going to
Do
Turkey.
it.
It's
Mhm.
happening.
I
Now,
love
let's
that.
get to our reactions so we could get the hell out of here. Now, once again, the founding mothers of Hot and Talking. Okay, you want to check out their podcast? We'll link it below.
Yay!
Thanks, Drew.
They also release episodes on Monday. I release our episodes on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Monday, Wednesday, episodes of the Do Over podcast. And then Friday, it's Taps and Takes, all that nerd news, all that sports news. Live from Grogg's traditional Irish pub at the northeast corner of Willow and Knees. We always end our episodes with some reactions. I got a few here for you ladies.
Okay.
All right, go ahead and press play.
If my son at 15 tells me that he's gay, I'm going to send him to military school the very next day because I love him and I want to give him a chance to shower with hot dudes every day.
Oh, let it play one more time.
If my son at 15 tells me that he's gay, I'm going to send him to military school the very next day because I love him and I want to give him a chance to shower with hot dudes every day.
Okay, that is not where I thought that was going. My face at first, I'm like, ew.
All right, so go ahead and unmute it first if you can. All right,
What a
so
supportive dad.
I know.
this got me so. All right, go ahead, press play.
If you are considering piercing your ears, watch this video first. It's super important. Here are 3 names that bullies and coworkers are going to try to call you and a couple comebacks that you can have in your pockets. The first one is that they're going to try to call you gay. And that's really annoying, especially when you know that you probably aren't. So the thing that you can say, come back after this is like, no, I'm not gay. This will let them know that you're just not gay. Hey, the second thing that they called me, or you are going to call you, is that they're going to just try and be like, you look like a girl. I'm not gonna lie, this one is a bummer, guys, because I don't know that there's anything that you can say as a comeback for this. And last but not least, number 3, they're just gonna laugh at you and ask why you did that. And you can say, well, Pirates and Michael Jordan pierced their ears, so that's fine. And it was cool when they did it. So at the end of the day, guys, it's gonna be okay. And just leave a comment if you know how to undo it or reverse it. Thanks. Hey guys, if you're considering
That is hilarious.
When he's like, well, I mean, you could just be like, I'm not gay. All right, so so this guy, I'm telling you, man, I need to do this, but this is so real. Social media in your 30s.
I'm a 37-year-old man creating an Instagram account with no profile picture or personal information in an effort to connect with the people around me.
Did you fall more in love with Jesus this year?
Get fucked.
In Buddhism, they would say that all suffering is actually a product of delusion.
In high school, they'd say you're gay.
I'm 36. I'm not married and I don't have kids.
You're cooked.
And
I don't go to parties. I've only slept with one woman my beautiful life.
You shouldn't tell people that.
The planet Earth is not necessarily a prison planet, but more of like a farm.
And we're growing
And a lot of
douchebags.
Life's gonna swing, try to break your grip. Storm's gonna come, waves gonna hit.
Pop a hose in the window, buddy.
I don't watch
Just
sports
videos
because
like that.
my life is more interesting than sports.
You get pegged.
I need you at the top of the mountain with me, big dog. Yeah. I know you're fucking tired. I get it, bro. You're beat up. You want to quit. But this is when it matters the fucking most. Let the pain leave your body, big dog. That is the death of the old you.
Needle dick. I'm a 37-year-old.
cannot stand videos where dudes are screaming into the camera.
Do you have burner accounts?
No.
You don't have burner
I
accounts?
don't even want my real accounts.
Yeah.
I have
She
a hard
barely
time.
goes on Instagram.
I'll scroll.
I
and stuff
only
a little
comment
bit, but,
positive things because back in the early days of like Facebook, like when I first had a Facebook, I would like talk shit and like fight with people over dumb things, like very ideological bend. But that's in like the early days. When I started doing real estate, I had to like take myself out of that and be like, you can't alienate people. You need to bring everyone in. You need everyone's business. You can't do that. So now I almost always try to stay positive, like supportive, like on comments and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I cannot tell you how bad I want a burner account to just eat people alive.
Just like a little troll account.
Just like a little troll
I
account.
know. I want one for the Nextdoor app, but they won't let me. I
know,
tried.
me too, because that's where I would start.
Oh, I would just be like,
see, that sucks.
Like, yeah.
All these assholes on Twitter and, they're all anonymous. They're like this guy, they go around, they just start shit. I'm like, I can do that.
You should do it. Make it
I should do
a
that.
bit for the pod. See what you could,
Drew.
We should do that. Know what we should do? We should make a do-over burner account and then go straight to Twitter and just start fighting with people.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I like it.
And you could call it overdone.
The overdone account. We should do Grifter Watch, dude, where people are just watching for Grifter. So there you go. Thanks to the founding mothers of Hot Talking Podcast for coming in. Jamie McMaster, Valerie O'Brien McMaster McAllister, whatever your new last name is going to be. Round of applause for you. There we go. Thank you very much for coming in, ladies. We really appreciate it. Orcs, thanks as always for being here. Now, we will be posting this on Wednesday. We'll be going live again on Friday. Also, Taps and Takes dropping on Friday. Listen, we're all over the place. Just go ahead and subscribe. It's free to do so. Comment. It helps out the algo. We're really trying to build out our YouTube, so share it with your friends and family and all that stuff. Just like, comment, all that good stuff. If you want to go a step beyond, Patreon is linked down below, but you don't need to do that. You just need to listen to us and make all your friends and family make burner accounts and watch it all the time.
Yeah, do some troll commenting.
Help us grow. So anything else we need to go over?
No,
I don't think so.
All right.
Sometimes I pee when I laugh.
And on that note, we'll see you next time. Gotta go. Love you. Bye.